Hello and welcome to Dressmaking Amore. I'm happy to show you how to sew this beautifully simple yet beautifully elegant straight silhouette dress that we named Lavender. The smooth drape of the classic lines of this dress contrasts perfectly with the charming ties that bounce and flow with you, and the straight edge neckline frames your décolletage gracefully. This dress is so easy to make. We're going to use our Lavender dress PDF sewing pattern, so to follow along, get yours at the link below in the description. Here are the materials that you'll need. I've already made 3 different dresses using this pattern, and for each I used a linen fabric for that casually elegant look, but you can use any light to medium weight woven fabric for this dress, such as linen, lawn, cotton, poplin, or even silk or viscose. Now cut out your pattern pieces, making sure to mark all of your notches. Here they are, the front, the back, and the front neckline facing along with the back neckline facing. And we also have our strap detail. Before we do any sewing, we're going to interface the back and front neckline facing pieces for stabilization. And of course, the instructional booklet that comes with your pattern will guide you in all of this. Okay, and subscribe to the channel, and let's get to sewing. First, transfer the darts at the front to the other side of the fabric. Simply place a pin at the point of the darts on both sides of the fabric and open it up. Making sure that they're symmetrical, we can pin the dart so that now we sew and press them. First press just as they lay, and then open them up and press them to one side. The side that you press the darts to depends on your personal choice, your design needs, and even the shape of your bust. And personally, I like pressing my darts down. I suggest you find out which way you like it and how it lays on you best, so that you know for your future garments. Now place the front and back pieces right sides together and pin the side seams. Sew and then press the side seams. Taking your neckline facing pieces, orient yourself with the center of them and making sure that your notches are also visible. Pin and sew the side seams of the neckline facing. And now press the seam allowances open and serge the bottom edge of the facing all around. Just like so. And with the help of a little hook, we can hide our serger threads so they won't peek out. To minimize bulk, snip the corners of the seam allowances at an angle. And press again. If you don't press here, you'll feel each individual thread of the serger seam, but after you press, you'll notice that the threads almost melt into the fabric for a smoother finish. Now there are 2 methods of making the straps for this dress. One method is to fold the straps in half, wrong sides together, sew about 4 mm from the raw edge, and then turn out the fabric to the right side using a tool. And the second method, without turning anything out, is what we're going to do here. Fold the straps in half, wrong sides together, and press to create a guiding center line. Now you can pin the folded edges together, hiding the raw edges inside, or you can hand baste them, choose which you prefer, and press them together to create that beautiful thin strap. And top stitch the strap 1 to 2 mm or 1/8 of an inch from the edge. Press your straps, and at this step here, try the dress on with the straps pinned at the corners of the front so that you can measure out exactly at what length they need to be sewn so they fit your stature perfectly. Have your dress, neckline facing, and our 4 ready straps in front of you. Place the straps at the corners of the front neckline right sides together, and I'm placing them so that the seam faces the back. On the back, we have marks that will guide us on the placement of the straps. I'm placing the straps right up to the edge of the mark. Pin the facing to the neckline right sides together, matching the side seams and the marks at the back, making sure to pin carefully at each armhole. And sew. At the corners where our straps are pinned, approach this slowly and make a back stitch to secure the strap in place, and then continue sewing. Clip the seam allowances at the armhole curve, and then trim the neckline seam, leaving 5 mm or 1/4 of an inch. We can see how our straps look already sewed in. Beautiful. We'll understitch the seam allowances on the side seams about 1 to 2 millimeters from the folded edge. So turn your facing to the right side with the seam allowances towards the facing and understitch the facing 1 to 2 millimeters or 1/8 of an inch from the edge, stopping before the corners and then continuing after. After understitching the facing all around, turn the facing inside and making sure our corners are neat, press the neckline edge. Take a needle and thread and secure the facing by hand at the side seams only to the seam allowances, just like so. Serge the hemline and give it a quick press, and to finish our easy hem, fold the serged edge to the wrong side once, hiding your serger seam threads and top stitch. Now giving our garment a finishing press like always, we are done with our cute lavender dress. Try the dress on and play with the different options of tying the straps. You can tie them at the front, along the edge of the neckline, at the very back, or right at the top of your shoulders. You can even just sew them only to the front so that you have a halter neckline. There are so many ways to wear this dress. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this inspires you to sew this beautiful dress yourself. I know you're going to love it. You can get the PDF downloadable sewing pattern that I used below at the link in the description of this video, and happy sewing!